Hello everyone, this is me! That's me! I'm Luke Cooper! And I'm going to tell you stories of the Fogman to get nice by places for the like if you could with Hudson, Mission 4 and singing Winter Wonderland. After Gordon takes a tumble. So here's the thing for Ghislaine Pictures and Ghislaine Entertainment. So let's get going. Here we go. It was winter on the island of Sodor. The first fox had begun to rolling from the sea. Thomas, Annie and Clara loved the quiet of Misty Valley, but Thomas must be careful of rocks, but sometimes go along to the tracks. Cyril the Fogman has a very important job. He puts detonators on the tracks to warn the engines when there's fog ahead. Oh, shiver Thomas, did you remember the detonator? That made my axles tingle. Cyril's done his job, said his driver. We'd better slow down. There's fog ahead. Thank you, Cyril, said Thomas. That night at the shed, the vac controller was something special to show the engines. It was very large and strange looking. What is it? Asked Percy. It's a new invention, a railway foghorn, said the vac controller. Warned you about this fog ahead, like this. Bab bab! 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 That's loud, said Percy. Too loud, puffed James. Sounds like a tugboat to me, grumbled Gordon. Thomas worried. What will Cyril do now? He asked. You will be getting a much needed rest, said the controller. Besides, next new foghorn will be all reliable. Go away. Poor Cyril, whispered Thomas. He's been scrapped. The next day, Percy was cheerily travelling through Misty Valley when suddenly, bab bab! Bab bab! Bab bab! Oh, bother! Exclaimed Percy. The foghorn is so loud it rolls my tongue! It doesn't even make my axles tingle! Still, we better slow down, said his driver. There's fog ahead. The foghorn had been so loud that it made the hillside shake. No sooner was Percy out of sight, when one rock fell, then another, and another. Before long, the track was blocked, and the foghorn was crushed. And not far away, Thomas was happily puffing right on time. I can't see a thing, said Thomas. And then before he could even think of anything else, boom! Bust my bummers! Cried Thomas. What happened to the foghorn? I don't know, said his driver, but it isn't been hurt. Turn around the coming down the line in a minute, said his fireman. There's no fog warning, said Thomas. Here, run into us. Lead it to me, called the voice from the fog. It's Sarah, said Thomas. I am at the time. Jamie and his coach Henry had some chumming along. Toby was looking forward to it rather than checking the next station when fog ahead, said Toby. There must be fog ahead, said his driver. You better slow down. And just around the next bend, his axle still tingling. Toby was very glad they did. Otherwise, they would have crashed into Thomas's wreck. Soon the tracks were cleared and Thomas was back on the rails. If it hadn't been for Cyril, said Thomas, Toby must have had a worse accident than me. Instead of replacing Cyril with a foghorn, said the back controller, replace the foghorn with Cyril. You are clearly more reliable. Thank you, sir, said Cyril. And thank you, said Toby. The adventures are all very well. But they don't make my axles tingle, said Percy. Moving on. It's the thing for the VCI logo. Bits of times. Let's get going. Brandon Docks is one of the busiest dockyards on all the island of Sodor. It was ships and engines and cranes alike are busy day and night, every day of the year. But poor Cranky the Crane never gets a nap. He never gets to sleep early, he works all the time. And there's only company of the girls that settle on his arm. So Cranky is always cranky. Ahoy there, Cranky! Cried Salty. Where you been? Snapped Cranky. A good day to you too, Captain. Been a better ride for work, full of mischief. Hurry up, barked Cranky. I haven't got all day. You're no fun, grumbled Bill. You would have been funnier to come here, snapped Cranky. So that's why you're cranky, said Bill. You're lonely, said Ben. I am not, Cranky cranked. So it's completely and said Salty. Reminds me of a lonely old Grandbank's lighthouse keeper. No, your stories, groaned Cranky. Oh, please, Salty Nightshine, we hadn't heard it. 'Twas in the middle of our wee storm, Salty began. The likes of which you see once in a lifetime. This made Cranky very cranky. So cranky, and he swung his arm around. And dropped the pipes onto the tracks instead of the trucks. What? Said Cranky meekly. Instead of the trucks. You've blown me now, matey, said Salty. The engines were trapped. You're going to get into trouble, sang Bill and Ben. The fat controller was in his always been mentioned for a new waistcoat. When he heard the news, he left it immediately for the docks. The fat controller knew the end of the day the docks could cause confusion. You made a terrible mess, Cranky, he said sternly. I'm sorry, sir, Cranky whispered. You engines will have to stay here tonight until Harvey clears up this mess in the morning. Cranky's heart sank But Salty uttered those fateful words. That reminds me of a story. It was a bitter cold winter. The brave little ship was stuck until the ice melted the next spring. It barely made it round the Cape. After 100 scary days of sea without a scratch, he sailed at the port and crashed his bow, not 15 feet from my buffers. Luckily, no one was hurt. Set my ears, wailed Cranky. He spent all night telling tales of powerful storms, daring rescues, and brave little ships. And when the sun rose, he was still talking and talking and talking. I can't take any more, groaned Cranky. Peep, peep! Army the crane engine arrived. The back controls are clearing at best, he puffed proudly. Cranky was so pleased the engines would be going soon, he wanted to be cranky. I'll never be ready, I promise, as long as I know the name of Salty stories. And after Harvey and the workmen cleared the wreckage, Cranky worked hard all day. He carefully loaded the trucks, helped speed the engines on their way, and he said please and thank you. He knew, Papa Thomas, but he had spoken too soon. Cranky couldn't help himself. Hiya! It was nice while it lasted, said Percy. And all the engines laughed. But Cranky was still cranky. Diddly-dee! All the engines on the island of Sodor love their work, but sometimes there is too much work. That's when the Fat Controller brings new engines to the island. Salty the Dockyard Diesel is one of these engines. He loves to tell tales of the sea. Whee! Then to the all-legged vanity called the tide. Arr, it's good to be useful. Salty's excited about coming to the island of Sodor. Islands are surrounded by the sea. Salty loves the sea. Soon Salty arrives at his new job. Ahoy, mateys! Shoppy pride of the Seven Seas. I'm a new Diesel and I'm here to give you some help. Bill and Ben didn't think they needed any help, especially from a Diesel. Welcome to Centre Island Quarry, Ava said proudly. Salty looked all around. Everywhere he looked, he saw nothing but rocks. A quarry! He cried. There must be some mistake. I'm a Dockyard Diesel. You're a Quarry Diesel now, said Mavis, and she explained that he had to complete an important job with a Fat Controller. Salty was sadly going to be working by the sea, but he knew what he meant to be a really useful engine, and he set to work at once. Ah, well, at least there'll be trucks. You'd better mind them, Mavis said. They could be a bother. 35 minutes, said Bill. No, those trucks will tripping up soon enough, said Ben. But to Bill and Ben's surprise, the truck seemed to give Salty no trouble at all. He yawns. Yo ho ho, on the back of your pros at your Larspin, sang Salty. And the captain yawns, sang the trucks. Thanks to Salty, the Fat Controller's important job was almost done. Bill and Ben were surprised and a little jealous. Here comes Mr. Show-Off, crouched Ben. You had to admit he's got a knack with those trucks, said Mavis. Drivers are so bored of both of us with his stories, puffed Bill. But Salty didn't say a word. He didn't come near the shed. Mavis was worried. She rolled alongside and asked what he was doing on his own. Oh, I thought I might catch a bit of sea breeze. You really do miss the sea, don't you? Asked Mavis. I, said Salty, I do. But Salty knew the quarry work was important. The next day he tried to show Bill and Ben his secret with the trucks. I like working to a musical rhythm, he said. And so do the trucks. Why don't you give it a try, me hearties? Here we go, here we go, here we go. The wheat jumps, the wheat jump, the wheat jump, jump, jump. But try as they might, Bill and Ben could not move the trucks the way Salty could. Later that day, the Fat Controller came to the quarry. He was surprised to see the job had been completed. "Well done," said the Fat Controller. "It was Salty that made this. We couldn't have done it without him." "Then I've got a bigger job for you, Salty." "All right, sure. What kind of a quarry is it?" "Quarry?" said the Fat Controller. "I'm sending you to Brendan Docks." "The docks!" Salty exclaimed. "The docks are by the sea." "Oh, thank you, sir," he said. "It reminds me of a time in Brittany." And Salty was telling stories again. Salty loves Brendan Docks. He gets more work done than any free engine and feels really useful. And all in the trucks know his secrets. "All dollars, Brendan the Captain, yours." The engines on the Fat Controller's railway love Brendan Docks. There's always lots of work to keep them busy, and he enjoys seeing new arrivals onto the yarn of the Sodor. An exciting new arrival was an engine cranking the crane as unloaded. It was heavy. "This makes my chain ache," groaned Cranky. "This is Harvey, the crane engine," the Fat Controller said proudly. The other engines thought Harvey looked strange. Harvey was meant to be on the ground. He didn't like dangling from Cranky's arm at all. "These gentlemen on the railway board," the Fat Controller said proudly. "Tomorrow Harvey will get the demonstration. If it goes well, he will join the railway." "What's a demonstration?" "Demonstration," said Thomas. "It's when you show what you can do." "Like when Thomas and I have a race," said Bertie. "Boom, boom." That evening, Thomas had just returned from a hard day's work. He saw Harvey parked near the sheds. Harvey could hear the other engines talking about him. This made him sad. "Harvey's different," said Henry. "He doesn't even look like an engine," said Edward. "Surely the Fat Controller won a Timble coaches," sniffed Gordon. "He's just Cranky on wheels," said James. "He's not taking my out," said Bertie. Thomas felt sorry for Harvey. "Don't worry, sometimes it takes time to make new friends." But Harvey wasn't so sure he wanted to stay with no one. The next morning, the Controller sent the engines off to a useful day's work. "Maybe my career wasn't such a good idea, sir?" Harvey chuffed sadly. "Nonsense," said the Fat Controller. "But the engines don't like me. I'm too different." "Different is what makes you special," and that made Harvey feel better. Out on the branch line, Percy was having trouble with the trucks. Faster we go, put him along the other side." "Help!" cried Percy. His driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. He went up the rails and Bulgy's bridge. Luckily, no one was hurt. Bertie arrived at his police Percy was all right, but he was also very cross. "You blocked the road!" Bertie snapped. He was worried he wouldn't get the train on the railway board to the station on time. Uh-oh. When the Fat Controller heard the news, he went straight to Harvey. "I need you to rescue one of my engines." "I'll do my best, sir," Harvey said bravely, and he set off immediately. Harvey soon arrived and went to work. In no time, Percy was back on the tracks. The gentleman with the railway board was very impressed. That was the best demonstration of all. The gentleman at the railway board had decided you should join the railway. "Oh, thank you, sir," said Harvey proudly. That night, Harvey heard the engines talking again. This time it was different. "Well done, Harvey," said Gordon. "Very useful," said James. "You can take my mail," said Percy. "You see," said Thomas, "different can be good." All the engines agreed. Welcome to the Sonar Railway, they called. Harvey smiled happily. Right, to be continued for Bad Day for Harold the helicopter. Moving on. The VTI slowed down. They're coming. Helicopter loves flying. Up in the bright blue sky, over the island of Eleanor, he looks up for anyone in distress. Sometimes he delivers the mail. This made Percy very cross. The mail run is done! Is there anyone who can deliver it for him in the ship? That's what friends are for! Delivering the mail is an engine's job, said Percy grumpily. Percy was his favourite job, but carrying the mail is his favourite. It makes them feel really useful. Percy was very cheerfully jumping to collect the mail. Must be on time, he puffed. But up ahead there was trouble with the signal box. It was broken. The signal engineer didn't know how long it would take to fix. Percy was upset. It's not safe for engines to run the signals, but Percy was worried. I'm going to be late, he cried, and it's not even my fault. The fat controller was enjoying his toast and marmalade when the telephone rang. Percy is stuck in a broken signal, and Harold must take the mail. Poor Percy was still waiting. The mail was... The last time it was held up, Percy waited for the signals to change. The last time it was held up, the mail was given to Harold. It made me feel my convenience, won't you? Said Percy. Well, the mail must arrive on time, said his driver. Suddenly they heard a familiar sound coming from above. cried Percy. But the Fat Controller's made up his mind about something. There was nothing Percy could do. Percy's driver had to take the mailboxes to Harold's cargo net. Maybe we should take the mailboxes a few at a time, said his pilot. They're very heavy. I had to make too many tricks. Then I'd be as slow as Percy. And so they loaded all the mail into Harold's net at once. The engineer continued to work on the signal. Just as they finished loading, a signal engineer cried out. "It's fixed!" he said. "Why, Harold?" shouted Percy. "I'm ready to go!" But it was too late. Harold had already taken off. Percy watched the mail disappear. He was upset. But then they all heard a strange sound. "Watch out for those trees, Harold!" cried his pilot. "Mine is a sea anyway, Harold!" "Harold is in trouble," Percy cried. "We must try to help him!" "Are you all right?" called Percy. "Just get someone to pull me out of this haystack!" sputtered Harold. And Percy did, as fast as he could. Go, go. The next day, Harold's engine was fixed and he was flying again. Percy was very happy to see him. "Fancy taking the mail, Harold!" Percy teased. "I'll stand by with the rescue team!" All the engines tooted, and Harold hovered so low that only Percy could hear. "Thanks for getting help to pull me out of this haystack, dear chap," he said. "That's all right," said Percy. "That's what friends are for." Okay, we're moving on. Thomas the Tank Engine enjoys taking specials. Today, he was bringing a special load to Brendam Docks. His load was to go onto a cargo ship. The ship essentially was passing Sandown. Thomas had to get to the docks before then, but the load was very heavy. So Thomas pumped as hard as he could. He pulled so hard, he broke his coupling rods. He wasn't going anywhere. "Oh dear!" Thomas said. "I'll be late." His driver saw the old shed near the track. "At 10 in the morning now, I could call for help," he said. "Hurry," said Thomas, "and be careful, it looks a bit spooky." Then a voice boomed from inside the shed. "Do you mind? I'm trying to sleep." Thomas thought it wasn't a ghost. Then his driver appeared. "Is it a ghost?" asked Thomas nervously. "It's a surprise," said his driver. Then the fireman took some of Thomas's coal and headed off to the shed. She can get us to the fish's yard, his driver replied. Hit the boiler holes, added the fireman anxiously. What kind of surprise is that? Thomas wondered. Thomas, meet Elizabeth, said his driver. At last the door was open and out shoved the dirty, grimy steam lorry. So, you're the little puffer that's broken down, she sniffed. Thomas was cross. And you're just an old Sentinel lorry, he retorted. That will be vintage Sentinel lorry, snapped Elizabeth. And I haven't much time to get your company rods. The driver was concerned. Elizabeth was making awful grinding sounds. She's not built for hills, this initially. You're losing steam, he called. Just catching my breath, Elizabeth chuffed. And finally she made it. While Elizabeth returned to Thomas's company rods, she was pleased with herself. And next time, don't be so careless, she scolded. Thomas thought Elizabeth was the rudest lorry he'd ever met. But he was very happy to get his new company rods. Thomas arrived at the docks just in time. What took you so long? Said the fat controller. Thomas told him about his broken company rods, but he didn't want to know that Elizabeth had been when she rolled up. It's you, said Elizabeth, looking down to the fat controller. Have you learned to drive properly yet? She's for it now, said Thomas to his driver. Elizabeth, the fat controller said, my first lorry. I thought you had been lost, but they were old friends. It was too much for Thomas. And then Elizabeth told the fat controller how she stayed in the shed for years. The fat controller was so pleased that Elizabeth had been found, he asked Jen Cole to restore her to her original duty. And soon Elizabeth was rich, dark-coloured, and gleaming coachworks. You're the grandest lorry in the whole railroad, the fat controller added. I know, said Elizabeth even more proudly, and Thomas had to agree. She did look grand. Moving on. Donald and Douglas are Scottish twin engines. They're practical, peppery and proud. They nearly always work together. One day, Donald and Douglas were chumming through the countryside, hauling a heavy load. Down the line, Trevor the traction engine had been struggling with a big cartload of hay. Crossing the tracks, the cart's wheels had broken off. Then Trevor heard a whistle. Oh no, Trevor cried. Donald could see the cart. Stop, he cried. Dash, trying to apply the brakes, but it's too late! Luckily, no one was hurt. Stop being pushy, Donald snapped. Don't call me pushy, Douglas snapped back. You shouldn't push me with the cat, Donald. You pull me, mean, argued Douglas. Didn't he? Did not! Did too! Before long, the track was cleared and Donald and Douglas were on their way. But the twins were so cross, they refused to speak to each other for the rest of the day. Later that day, the fat controller needed an engine to help Duck at the Spelter's yards. "May I go, sir?" said Donald eagerly. "I only need one engine," said the fat controller, "not two." "I am in one engine, sir," said Donald, "and I would like to work with Duck." The fat controller was surprised, but agreed. Thomas was worried. "Won't you miss one another?" he asked. "I know, Miss Annie and Clarabelle." "Oh, well, but I'm all," said Douglas. "I have work to do for Donald." At first, Donald enjoyed working with Duck. Then, things started to go wrong. "Did you see those trucks on the other line?" Donald asked. "You said she wasn't on the other line," Duck replied. "No, other line. The other line." Donald was cross. Douglas went over and went roughed. Douglas is working on his own. He drove cheerfully through the beautiful countryside. But Douglas had no one to share it with. Although he tried not to, he was beginning to miss his twin. That night, Douglas's driver took him to visit Donald. "I was just passing," said Douglas. "Have you come to say sorry?" Donald sniffed. This made Douglas very cross. "All to be sorry for," he said, and steamed away in a huff. The next day, Donald was in a bad mood. Duck could see he was getting too close to the brothers. "Look out!" he shouted, but he was too late. Donald's driver was very cross. "This wasn't happening, you were working with Douglas," he said. Donald knew he was right, and Duck knew he couldn't pull Donald back onto the rails. So he went for help. Douglas had sadly finished his work as Duck steamed into the depot. "Donald's in trouble," said Duck. "Donald in trouble!" Douglas cried. "I'm on my way!" And he stayed off as fast as he could. Douglas struggled and struggled and finally pulled his twin gently back onto the tracks. He was relieved Donald wasn't hurt. "Thank you," Donald said. "I'm sorry." "No, I'm sorry," said Douglas. "I'm sorry," insisted Donald. "You don't have to worry about how sorry," chuckled Duck. "Just glad you're back together." And they were. Right, finally. The fat controller's engines are proud of how useful they are. It makes them feel important, but none of them feels more important than Gordon. "Watch out," Gordon wished. "You'll get my paint all shutty. Horn trucks is a serious yard," teased Salty, but you wouldn't know. "Of course not," Gordon huffed importantly. "Express engines don't pull trucks. It wouldn't be dignified." "Dingy-fried," puzzled Percy. "What's that?" "Dignified," Gordon corrected. It means someone's too big for his buffers." "Pah!" said Gordon, and he puffed away. That evening, fog covered the island of Sodor. Everything slowed down, and soon the docks were packed with waiting trucks. This caused confusion and delay. The fat controller came to see the engines. He was in a great hurry. "Henry, Thomas and Percy, you must go to the docks immediately." "Yes, sir," they whistled. Then, the fat controller turned to the big blue engine. "You two go on," he said. "I need a big engine to take the trucks, but it won't be in the way." "Trucks!" but Gordon. He could not believe what he had heard. Gordon was to be happy to be pulling trucks. He waited impatiently while they were shut him into place. Hurry up, chuckled Gordon crossly. Why the mush, Gordon? Asked Thomas. If I must pull trucks, and I'll show Salty how an express engine pulls trucks. Gordon huffed importantly. Careful, Captain, Salty tooted. You don't want to get too big for your buffers. But Gordon ignored Salty. The next morning, Gordon raced along with his heavy loads. Now this is how you pull trucks, he puffed. But the signalman had accidentally left the point switch to the branch line. Gordon rattled through the junction. That's strange, he exclaimed. I'm on the branch line. Oh no, the signalman cried. Express trains aren't supposed to go that way. But it was too late. Gordon had already raced into the distance. The old branch line was weak and rusty. There were signs warning all the trains to go slow. But Gordon ignored the signs. I'm an express train, I don't go slow, he said, and he went even faster. The branch line couldn't take his weight and the rails buckled. Oh, help! Gordon cried as he slid off the tracks and into a field. The branch line couldn't take his weight and the rails buckled. Oh, help! Gordon cried as he slid off the tracks and into a field. Uh-oh. No one was hurt, but poor Gordon felt very undignified. What will the fat controller say? He groaned. Do. You found out soon enough. Well gone, the fat controller said. You wanted to show us a thing or two, and you've certainly done that. You shouted out here, there's the no go slow signs. Sorry, sir, said Gordon, and he let out a sad wheesh of steam. Gordon was soon repaired and back in the docks ready for work, but he was very unhappy with himself. Everyone makes mistakes, said Thomas, even you. Salty, sorry you changed you, thought James. And I'm sorry I was too big for my buffers, chuffed Gordon. And all the engines gave a jolly toot, even Gordon. Right, we can for the song into Wonderland. Shrek was coming out in 2001. It appeared in this film. Princess Fiona's Trudeau's First Kiss. Donkey Tells the Dragon all about Trudeau's first kiss. Charming and Fairy Godmother too. Shrek the Third's coming out in 2007. All the babies in that were Fergus, a little baby ogre, called Shrek's friends. The babies are Pinocchio real boys too. The baby asked the help to go far, far away and do himself too. Go to Tetris, do the Tetris, welcome to the Tetris. Shrek up to the left, to the right, gotta do the Tetris. Do the Tetris, do the Tetris, do the top, do the Tetris. Shrek up to the left, to the right, gotta do the Tetris. Do the Tetris, do the Tetris, do the top, do the Tetris. Shrek up to the left, to the right, gotta do the Tetris. Do the Tetris, do the Tetris, do the top. Doing shopping out. Let's have a song. Here, free ships. Oh, it looks like I farted on our bed. That's my bum farted on our bed. This is the story of Thomas's Winter Wonderland. Here we go. It's the Winter Wonderland. See the sleigh all around. What song is the one now, I guess? Bells are ringing, ding-a-ling-a-ling-ding-dong. Sleigh bells jingle, come for the holiday we go, rush into our winter wonderland. It's the winter wonderland. Little engine working hard. It's snowplow being strike, choo-choo, pardon, more than a silly snow. They told me I deserved delay. Prices to a winter wonderland. It's Thomas's Winter Wonderland. Climb aboard and join us if you can. See nine engines rushing to and fro. There's the decorations, people rushing home. Branching out engines tunnel through the snow. Bite-sized kids, your winter hints. Happy holidays. Look, everybody, there's Thomas and Percy and James and Gordon and Henry. And look, Edward and Toby too. Come for the holiday we go, rush into our winter wonderland. It's Thomas's Winter Wonderland. Climb aboard and join us if you can. See Terence tractor clear away the snow. Bertie, that's wonderful. Just look at him go. Season's greetings, happy holidays. Close your eyes, dream your dreams. See how the magic stays. Here's the Winter Wonderland. See the sleigh all around. Bells are ringing, ding-a-ling-ding-dong. Children singing, come for the holiday we go, rush into our winter wonderland. Our winter wonderland. Our winter wonderland. I think that's it. Right, thanks for telling the story of the Fogman with books. I will let you know to watch Mum reading stories, and let you know to watch on video and DVD. I'll see you next time. Bye! I'll go to Switzerland in 2018 to go on a plane, or the Eurostar to go to 2021. I'll see you later. Bye.